Having 2 to 3 people of color in your office does not mean that you're diverse. Until we're included in the decision-making parts of your business, in leadership positions of your business, you are not diverse. You are not participating in the inclusion movement. You're not. And shame on you, because you are enforcing the systematic oppression that has been placed in this country and in this world for centuries. And it is time that you break it. You fucking break those walls. Because hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jasmill and welcome back to Millennial Glow-Up. So I hope that I can continue to make these videos. I hope that you guys are liking them, whoever is sticking around to watch them. I just uploaded 3 of my Millennial Glow-Up videos, the first 3 videos, and I haven't seen any comments except for my cousin, which, you know, is so cute because, you know, she's my big cousin. And I want to make this video about my job experience as a 27-year-old with about 2 years of accounting experience and a 1.5 years of social media marketing experience. I did a little bit of learning this year. I went on LinkedIn Learning, I went on Google and received a bunch of certifications. So I've self-taught myself, but the social media marketing has been ingrained in me since I fell in love with social media, and I've been a content creator, but obviously I haven't been able to make that a full-time career. So I began working with small businesses, volunteering for them, and just doing whatever I can for their social media. But I also want to get into my freelancing experience and how tough it is, that's why I do not want to freelance anymore. There was one business that I worked for 2 months and I haven't even received any form of payment yet. And it's really sucks because I want to have empathy for the founders, just have patience, but it's also like a slap in the face. And I feel like you also feel like you're getting taken advantage of because you did all of this work for free. And if you knew that up front, it would have been different. I do want to work for myself in the future, and I want to have my own business. But yeah, like I just want a stable job right now. Like if you've been seeing these whole series, I've been going through a lot, I've been researching a lot, and I've been trying different avenues, and nothing has really worked, and I haven't really been wanting to stick with anything. But now that I know that my skills are in marketing and I like marketing, that's what I'm good at, and that's what I want to do for my future businesses. But right now, so I've been applying for jobs since August 2020 because again, I was studying for the GMAT. If you haven't seen my other videos, I was studying for the GMAT this whole year after I quit my part-time job in March, and I still wasn't getting a good score when I was doing the practice exams, and I didn't have enough money to buy new material to continue to study. And I also ran out of my savings that I was using to sustain myself and pay off my bills while living at home. And that's when I was like, okay, I studied for as long as I could. I'm gonna pick it up when I can. I ran through all my savings. I still kept trying to content create on Instagram and grow my brand and invest in following on Instagram, but it didn't do crap because my engagement still continued to go down. I learned my lesson there. I thought that with my experiences as a freelancer, I thought that would be enough to at least gain entry level or an associate role with, you know, my resume. It's been tough, but the good thing is that there are jobs out there. There have been a lot more jobs created in the social media marketing and digital marketing world than there was in the past, because I was trying to get into social media marketing and digital marketing 2 years ago, but there wasn't really that many jobs, and a lot of marketing firms wanted you to have sales experience, and I didn't want to do that. But now there are a lot of social media marketing roles and really cool opportunities out here, especially in Boston. I know that there's way better opportunities in other cities and in industries that I probably relate to more than just Boston. Is really pharmaceuticals and education and finances. I've been using LinkedIn to find jobs. I've been using Glassdoor, ZipRecruiter, Indeed. It's been really tough. I interviewed with a company and it's like it is tough to get an interview. Once I'm able to talk to that recruiter, I find that most recruiters really like me, and I feel like I'm able to really connect with those recruiters and sell myself, move on to the next stage of hiring, of recruiting. And I think I've applied for like 100 companies, and I think I've done like 20 phone interviews almost. And then I've done like, I think about with 10 companies, I've been able to get past those phone interviews, and I've been able to speak to the hiring managers. And I feel like I also kill it with hiring managers. Like I feel like I've been practicing a lot. With all the interviews that I've done, I feel like I've definitely gotten confident in selling myself and giving that elevator pitch. I'm able to highlight all the work that I've done, all the freelance that I've done, and just why I really love this career and why I'm pursuing it and why I'm really passionate about it. I feel like I'm really able to sell myself in that regard. But then when I get to that third interview, like the third interview where it's like meeting the rest of the team or just meeting other people in the company, I feel like when I get to that portion, I don't know what goes wrong, but I always like don't really feel that good. Like the HR loves me, recruiters love me, hiring managers love me, and then the team interviews, it's like weird. And most of these interviews have been over video conferencing. You know, again, I'm personable, I'm able to smile, I'm able to answer most questions. I ask a lot of questions, I do a lot of research on the company and the position. But again, like it's been tough. I've interviewed with 10 plus companies, and I've gotten to those last rounds of interviews and I don't get it. And I know there's a lot of competition out there. There's competition though in every field, in every industry, in every field that you're in, there's so much competition. And I know that we're in a pandemic, so again, it's extra hard, but these are mostly entry-level jobs that aren't that difficult. They aren't that difficult, but I don't know what it is. Like that's why I made a TikTok the other day. I was like, yes, it's a pandemic. Yes, there's a lot of competition. Yes, I don't have crazy amount of experience, but I do have the skills. I am personable. I am smart. I've even gotten people on the inside, like employees of that company, to put in a word for me. And even that wasn't able to make a difference. That's why I really do think there is a bias and diversity problem. I don't want to like come off as a victim, and I don't want to just say that everyone's racist and everyone sucks and white people suck and everything. But all of the interviews that I've been on and all of the people that I've met through interviews have all been white. All these companies, everything has been white. All the team members, white. I haven't seen one black person, one Spanish person, one Asian person, nothing. And that's crazy to me. That's insane. Like it's 2020. Like I know there are people that look like me and people of other ethnicities that are just as smart and just as capable. Why aren't these people on your teams? Companies love to say that they're so diverse now. Having 2 to 3 people of color in your office does not mean that you're diverse. Does not. So I am kind of getting sick of it. I'm kind of getting irritated right now. I should have been hired by now. Why haven't I been hired yet? I also know that like not every situation has been because of racial bias. I know there are other people that have way more experience. Now that I see how much it's affected me, and I just see how much it affects people, because I gotten a lot of feedback from my TikToks on it. I really do want to, in the future when I have my own businesses, I really do want to make it a priority of mine to speak out and speak up about inclusion. And in my new corporate job, whenever the fuck I'll get it, I really do want to like take a stand once I feel more comfortable and once I'm a little bit more situated to speak out and reach out to the people on top and HR and the talent division of the company to make it a priority to hire more people of color. So please let me know what you think about the subject. This was a entry-level position, $40,000 a year. A very small company in a very like small town near mine. A very small e-commerce company. They wanted someone to do their social media customer service. Just respond to people on social media and maybe do a little bit of like the paid ads. They said I was too ambitious. They said I was too ambitious. That I was saying that I wanted to do too much and I didn't get the job. That's crazy to me. That is insane. I really do think that if I was a white male with my resume and skills and my ambition and my passion and my personality, I really do think that I would have been hired on the spot, because someone's getting hired. Someone's getting hired. And I would really love to know what was the race and gender of the person that they hired over me. I really would. I want to end this video by saying that even though I have been going through a hard time and I've been getting no's from a lot of places, I know that there's also a higher force. I know that God is looking down on me, and I know that everything does happen for a reason. So if God is saving me stress and heartache and saving me from hardship and really terrible, stressful situations, that I really am thankful for all the no's that I've gotten. I'm not gonna give up. I hope that you really like this video, and please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and let me know what your experiences are.